I don't know how to act. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I think I finally fixed some of the quality issues. Some of the blah, 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 blah. Hey guys, welcome back to Assimilate, and today I'm going to be talking about some things I've learned in 2020. So my name is Assimilate, and if you don't know me already, check out this video over here into what I learned in 2020. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that the rats in New York are not here to play. They're not afraid of you, and they're big. So I'm going to tell a quick story. I think it was about 2 months ago, I went to New York with my boyfriend Peter, and we were walking back to the subway, and when I tell you, there were big rats, as in the rats were so big and they were also having a meeting. There were like 8 of them. They were just, right there, like on the pavement where I'm supposed to be walking. So, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, just kind of like walk past you guys. And as I took one step closer, they all stood up and they were like, what? They were like, what? They were like, go, pass, I dare you. I dare you. I was like, I looked back at Peter. Peter had gone. As in, he was gone. But anyways, first lesson, don't play with the rats in New York because they're not playing with you. Next lesson is the 5x5 rule I learned. So that's if a decision you're considering is not going to affect you in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes thinking about it. So next lesson is that apparently the streets are rough. I'm not in the streets, so I'm not sure about that. But my friend was telling me about how like one of her friend's boyfriends like pulled off her wig at a very public restaurant because he was angry. And I said, wow, is this what people are dealing with these days? Wow, you guys are trying. But yeah, apparently the streets are rough, so if you're in the streets, please be safe. Another thing I learned is, as Nigerians, especially Nigerian teenagers, young adults, we need to stop being afraid of our parents. I feel like we need to learn how to parent our parents. We need to learn how to ensure we're on the same page as our parents. I know some parents, have goals that they want their children to achieve. They have like career goals they want their children to achieve, but sometimes the children, they don't want that for themselves. So I feel like knowing how to have these hard conversations, or conversations you don't really want to have with your parents, I feel like get used to it and go and do it. Next lesson is we sit down too much. We actually just sit down too much, and I think it's because we're all very used to using technology, and I feel like we're also used to using technology while sitting down, but doing your homework, going to class, like work meetings, watching TV. Like we're just used to doing all of that sitting down, and that's why I gained so much weight during lockdown, because I was just sitting down. What else was I doing? I was working on my laptop. It is what it is. Next lesson, I said we need to set time in our schedule. Just call it playtime and do whatever you want to do. Just play however you want to play a card game, play Scrabble, just play, have fun. And I actually did a video. I'm starting a series called Let's Play, where I just play different challenges and games with my friends, and you can see it somewhat over here. I'm still new to this YouTube thing, so it's here, or maybe it's here. But yeah, you can watch the video. Next one, I feel like Nigerian parents are becoming chill. They are calming down. Their blood is no longer as hot as they used to be. At least my parents. I talked to one of my friends about this yesterday, about how just Nigerian parents, they've calmed down. They're not ready to fight. They're just calm now. And I'm going to use my brother as an example. Like, some of the things my brother is able to do now, I was not able to do at his age. Like, at the age of 16, I just wasn't able to do those things. And I'm very happy for him. Like, I mean, yeah, I feel like parents should definitely, get that balance between talking to your children enough that you just know they're going to make good decisions, and just giving them the freedom to try, fail, do whatever it is that they need to do. Next lesson, in my behavioral management class, I learned that apart from date nights, couples should also do meeting nights, where you talk about things that are bothering you, your goals, your plans, just asking questions like, do you still want to be in this relationship? Am I like, you know what I mean? Just having those conversations. Yeah, just to make sure you're on the same page with that. Oh yeah, so next, obviously 2020 has taught me that the world can be a very dangerous, can be a very dark place sometimes, and we just need to be grateful for the little things that we have. Something I try and do is take little like celebration breaks, just like the tiniest thing I do, like yes. And then I also learned that like relationships are gold. Like I always knew that relationships are very, very important, but 2020 has just really taught me that, you know, relationships are important, but it's also good for you to understand your friends, because not all your friends will love you in the same way you love them. Not all of your friends will appreciate you in the same way you appreciate them. They might appreciate you less than you appreciate them, and just learning how to navigate that, how to deal with that issue, especially if it's something that's really, really affecting you. That's something I learned in 2020. Oh yeah, next lesson, it can be kind of hard to keep up with friends. I also realized that like my friends are different from me. Like obviously we're different people, but I'm someone who likes to text because I just prefer to text. But a lot of my friends like to call. Like, you know, the friends who want to talk to you for 5 hours and you just don't have the time. And so in 2021, I'm gonna try and do better with my friends. Next lesson, even scammers suffered what some of us suffered in 2020. But the scammers really went through it during COVID as well, because before COVID, scammers were calling me morning, evening, night. They were calling me all the time. They had nothing good to say, but they would call. But then at the peak of COVID, they weren't calling anymore. They were not calling anymore. There were no scam calls. But like, it didn't last long for them, sha. I'd say like after a month, they were back to calling. Next lesson, we need me days and you days. Just spend your me day doing whatever it is you want to do, whether that's painting, dancing. Just have a chill day, however you want. Yeah, next lesson, game nights hit differently during COVID for some reason. Like, obviously during COVID, we weren't allowed to like go out as much, stay indoors, wear your masks, all of that. But a very small group of my friends and I like would play game nights, maybe like every month, every 2 weeks, maybe every 3 weeks. And it was just so much fun. We play like regular card games, we play Uno, and it was just always a fun time just because my friends are quite funny. And then another thing I learned 2020 about myself is I love hot pot so much. I mean, I've always loved food, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like hot pot is amazing. And it's a very good experience. You know, you can talk, you can cook your food, and it's a very nice place. So if you're looking for something to do, trying to get to know a friend or something like that, hot pot's a really good experience. You guys actually get to talk and get to know each other. Another thing about Nigerian parents I learned in 2020, I was having a conversation with my friend and I just realized that Nigerian parents sometimes, not on purpose, stifle the creativity of their kids. And so we were talking about how we grew up and some of the different things our parents said to us. And like, you know, when you're young, you're going through the why phase. Like, you know, you're new to this world. Like, what is it? What's outside? What's a tree? Why is it green? Like, you have all these crazy questions. And like, you know, a lot of Nigerian parents will say, because I said so, because I said so, because I said so. Or like, they'll just discourage you from asking questions. And that, I personally believe, kind of stifles creativity because, you know, you need to ask questions. That's why creative people are creative. Like, they're asking questions. That's why innovators are innovators, because they're asking questions. They're not happy with how something is. They want to know, how can I make this better, more efficient? So I feel like, yeah, if you're a Nigerian parent watching this, please answer your children's questions because they just want to know. They're not trying to annoy you. That's all I have to say. Hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Share with your friends. Yeah, just share with your friends. Please let me know what you learned in 2020. Bye guys. Hope you guys assimilate some of the information I told you about today. Yeah, stay safe guys, and Happy New Year.